接下来让我们请出的是 C 组战队
EU LCS title G2 Esports are the best team in Europe。
安进成为 LPL 赛区第一支进入世界总决赛的队伍。哇，让我们恭喜安进，恭喜安进！
Dünyanın en iyi takımlarından biri. 1907 Fenerbahçe dünyanın en iyi 16 takımı arasında.
Stay waving in the wind for a while here. Might get a little aggression from that top side.
Here we go.
I was wondering, it's kind of like Mithy's calling to the team. Do we want this? Should we engage? Perk says
yes.
Right over the wall. Cosmic Radiance goes out, uses that another Valkyrie to get himself to safety. And Stand United comes in. The 2v2 on the backside with Daisy coming in. Threes the crowd. At what? Damage from Perks. Looking at the left side now. His ambition about to go down. Featherstorm comes out as they try to lock him down. Great fights by Core JJ and Crown on the right side. As we look back behind Baron Pit, they're able to turn the fight as the double kill from Expect comes through after the flash. And now they're trying to sort this one out to keep themselves alive, but also find that last sliver of health that could be keeping Expect alive. And he goes down. 2 more kills for Samsung Galaxy. Mid lane getting a little bit of minion love now coming in, but it looks like it gets cleared out immediately by Sven and the rest of the team there.
He had to run a lot. Vision caught.
Very, very caught. Cosmic Radiance goes down. Looks like the whole team's gonna be able to walk out of this. A nice hit onto Ruler from Daisy. Might keep him in range, but Cube getting in there with the rest of the team, but Crown comes through. Throw another rock, he says, and comes up with the kill onto Trick. Now a silent Perks in the mid lane, almost getting chomped down, but that's already been used by Cube. Another kill onto Expect, and that goes into the hands of Ruler as they have finally
stay in the game. They punish some of the decisions by G2. They win the team fights, which is the most important thing for Samsung in this game. And they're trying to make something happen.
Throws down that Iron Will. Will he be able to stay alive throughout all the damage? No. Cube says dinner time as they start going on the turrets. The silence, the ruptures. G2 can hardly even move inside their own bases. Samsung Galaxy plows through the front door. Looks to get another kill on Sven. A double kill for Crown as he says King Me coming through the base as well. And they're going to start on the Nexus turrets.
He has no flash.
Got barrier and wild growth to play with. Little leap over the wall. Trick decides to let's bounce towards Crown. Crown's going to look for that Duran. Flash forward for the taunt. Here comes Kha'Zix. Ambition unable to find the kill. Sven trying to hammer away. Now Mithy's taken down. Sven continues to run for his life. The Akakian surprise might be able to pick one up. Decides to peel backwards. Perks needs to clean up the damage. Ruler, if he gets spotted, the damage is there. Spell Flux and Overloads continue to pound down as Expect completes the teleport. Cube decides to rush in. Realm Warp goes out. That gets them out. Oh, this is so scary for G2. All of a sudden, Samsung have got positioning on the Baron. Recall interrupted by Perks, and Samsung, they're pushing through the jungle and the mid lane.
Look at the mid. Expect is going to answer, but G2 are the ones in the awkward position. Sven!
Oh, Sven gets shut down, burst down, blown up. Crown takes him out. Trick is next on the list. Manages to get Let's Bounce, takes Ambition over the wall. The tower not going to be enough to kill this time round. And Sven with no flash gets eaten alive.
The patience pays off. Ambition slips into Ruler now.
Not done yet. Ruler all of a sudden continues to move forward. Trick gets the elastic slingshot, bounces away to safety, but that was a flash blown from Perks, and Samsung can use this to their advantage.
Look at the TP on Expect. Inhibitor has just respawned, and G2, they're feeling pretty confident.
Ambition, 15 seconds before he respawns. Samsung have been pushed away from the Elder Drake.
They're running mid, they're running mid.
There's a flank opportunity. G2 Esports need to back away. Ruler, Core JJ, there's only one Nexus turret in their way from a spot in the quarterfinals. Trinity continues to chase down. Samsung get the Elder Dragon.
Extremely well played by Cube. He takes the Elder Trick. Smite is not strong enough, and now G2 have to perform the miracle once again.
Double super minions in every lane. Perks is looking for Ruler. Ruler opens up. Rune Prison comes down, summon a heal used. Perks stays alive for a few seconds longer. Ruler back to full HP, continues to run. The entrance comes down from Crown. Trick gets popped once again. Cell divided. Perks still trying to fire away on the sideline. Sven is long. Monsoon buys time. Sven continues to run. He's down. He's dead. They're done. G2 Esports get wiped. Get aced, and the Hourglass buys a few seconds longer. The only man surviving is Expect, and Samsung make quarterfinals.
三星想秒置之死地而后生这一波，但是对方人来了，
藏在里面要秒后排，大招给出去，
实际上我把开出来，虫子这边伤害已经跟不上了，就是应该把他拿起来。Frozen 后面切过来了，跨时大招丢空，艾格被秒了 ，Frozen 出现了致命的失误，如了跳上去，一炮顶走了对面的跨时，但是三星这个时候有一个绝佳的机会，交闪现，柱子一扛，Sandry 躲不掉，暴击把他给收掉了，哇
，60多秒的复活时间
，carry 了一整场，最后这波太关键了。
又留下了对方的 AD 交大招，拉回来交闪现倒钩，伤害不足以杀掉 Kubi， 扛起来身上还有一个复活甲，中路的2塔已经被推掉了。
现在还有50秒复活，
最快
也是30多，
可以一波了。我们之前说的事情成立了，就是
打到大
抓一波超长复活时间的机会，秒掉对方关键人，尝试一波。三星这波一定要一波，推到2个，秒掉了，只剩下风女也被收。三星47分钟跌手爪把比赛给翻回来了，我的天啊！
FB, do they want to channel this? All right, Vol'jin's teleporting down towards the mid lane. He's going to look for an engage. 1700 HP on the Infernal. The engage comes in. That's a two-man knocker. Here comes the hero's interest. Vol'jin and Frozen looking on the back line. That's a four-man taunt. That's another kill for 1907 Fenerbahce. Ruler throws out the Feather Storm. Not going to be able to call the Feathers back. But it's Samsung Galaxy destroying FB. Vol'jin sitting on the front line. Padding gets caught up by the Rupture. Forced to run away. He's dodging, dipping, ducking, and diving. He can't auto-attack enough. And Samsung wipe FB.
Samsung are grouped up as a 4-man unit top. They've got so much deep vision down with the controllables and Crash trying to engage.
Oh, Ruler didn't back away quickly enough, but gets a lot of sustain and heals. Turned around as Crown's able to kill Pattern. Now there's no damage. It looked so good at the start, but the turnaround is better. Vol'jin trying to get the taunt down and not going to be able to find it. The engage interrupted. Core JJ, the monsoon will send tears down 1907 Fenerbahce fans' eyes.
英雄志主传奇，比赛现在开始。
So that you would have an escape for your pressure point and a valve to kind of let that off. Currently though, in the fog of war.
Hooked onto the tank though, not easy to kill Ambition. Knock him out of the back line, and Malzahar, he's gonna flash away, so Crown's out of the fight. Now the Cataclysm at the front line, look for Ambition. Getting lower and lower, 400 health, so taking attack. One more shot will do a minute pray. Gets him that kill. Now Ruler on the backside, can't get the kill because he's gonna stay alive through the satchel. And now looking for one more chase in. The Blasco gonna get him a bit to safety. Samsung Galaxy gonna disengage. And Kube in the 1v3 finds the kill on a prey. Does he have 4 teammates around the hook to buy some time? One more shot, I'll do a Mincon. Gets it. Gorilla knocked back to safety. Now Core JJ also cutting back, gets the shield, but Khan is on the chase. As soon as he gets the leap strike up, he gets himself the double kill. Now the push on for Ruler, flashing the stun, gets himself another 2-2 into this one. Over the wall goes Khan, staying alive. Long shoot. I make that actually 3 kills to do. Now Khan on the backside with Ruler around him, but Crown ulti down, gonna keep him alive, and that was quite the fight.
We know there's lots of vision, some of it's being replaced, but there was a lot of deep vision. Now they're trying to force Cube to respond to a Baron stun.
5v4, there is no cannon, he can't join. Engage comes across, looking for Crown. They got rid of the passive, and he's going to get able to flash out. Redemption gets a bit of health back on the squad. The re-engage for Core JJ. They still don't have the player just yet, but 1 kill in for Ruler. The suppression comes across, there should be 2 as Khan will drop, and that's a clean 2 for nothing without even having their top laner.
Young and all these crews, they know BD smashes down.
Got the cleanse, he's gonna wait for the stun. Here comes the re-engage to the top side. Shot gonna find 2 for this one, but it's still, it's gonna be the damage coming across the top, and the kill in for Crown in the mid lane. Another one gonna land, and this could be Cuz dropping as well. 2 for 0 so far to Samsung Galaxy. Khan to be stunned up if they want it, but there's no follow through to be had. Still 2-0, a great fight for the red side.
Yeah. Oh, bottom lane might get dove here. Remember the last play was around mid lane, and Crown didn't have to use his ultimate to get there. Now they're definitely outnumbered.
They cut him off properly. Here comes the wall. There's nowhere for Longju to go. Ulti pop as well. They're going to be durable for this one. 1 kill. Make it a second one. The barrier pop means nothing. And the second kill comes in. 2 for 0 in the bot lane. All right, we'll actually play for team fights and not the 4-1. We're hoping to scale it to late. And Ruler got a face check in the fray. A lot of damage coming across. Jukes away from the stun, but this could be enough for Gorilla to drop down. Look for him forward. There's the ulti coming across. There's no way for Prey to get any more damage in. As the rest of the team joins in as well. Cuz quite low. The flash backwards. A nice knock at the buy some time. In the wall. Weaver's wall won't quite find the rest of the team, but it is BDD isolated. Coming in by himself 1v4 and flashes just to get himself killed regardless. 1-0 Samsung.
Again, Longzhu are on a timer here. Both side lanes pushing for Samsung. They could collapse at any moment here. Teleport starting to channel for Shen.
Round backside. Oh, it's going to be a pickup there for the blue team. And here comes the giant of vulnerability. The first kill coming through already for Crown. 1-0 and Cuz going to drop, making it a second one. And it's going to be a giant stun on the backside. This could be everything they need. Shotgun to buy a few seconds, but it doesn't matter. A triple kill coming across. Two actually back in, but Khan not going to lose his life. BDD the last one to remain here, but he's in a 1 versus 3, and Crown gonna have the damage. King Me, a quadra kill for Samsung's mid laner. They had this run themselves in the last split, or last year. We'll see this fight again first, though.
BDD once again is separated from his team. Look at him hopelessly walk forwards and back, forwards and back. Doesn't even have flash to try to go for an aggressive flash over the wall. Prey was getting auto attacks up, but unfortunately it was a Sejuani or an altered Cosmic Radiance target. He could do nothing.
There have been so many questions for Crown with his summer performance in the LCK, very much lacking. You know, which Crown will we see here at the World Championships? How much are we going to get out of Crown on this stage? And he's definitely showing up here. Huge plays for him so far.
Again, the attempt continues. That's now uncooled. 8,000 health left from the Baron. They're going to peel off his Quarter Day. Goes at about half HP. Weaver's Wall looking for the engagement. They found the stun. Looking for the flashback. Prey going to stay alive because going to lose his life. 1-0 on this. The re-engagement, and they're going to get the second one. Godlike as Crown continues. 100% kill participation. 13 kills in 26 minutes.
Samsung continuing to try and use the Baron buff on all 3 lanes, pushing in these minions and chipping away at the turrets. Here comes the Weaver's Wall to help out with some isolated damage on mid.
Locks out BDD, and that means bot turret's going to fall mid lane, sure to drop as well. The damage is in. 2 more turrets have fallen. 15,000 almost to lead. The sun comes across. This could be the fight that closes the game. A knock up there, but no one's going to fall. It's only Prey dropping and Ruler safe on the backside. The Jace continues to stun the lane because this Jarvan could be losing his life. He's going to stay alive a little bit longer. Ambition can't quite find the knockup, but a 5v4 as the team re-engages. Bot lane inhibitor to fall. Cuz forced to retreat. Khan unable to do anything in the front line. A flash actually out. They were afraid of dying to Crown's damage output. 14-5, under 30 minutes, a stomp of a game so far for Samsung Galaxy. They've pulled in Khan. He can't survive, but maybe he can. As he's going to limp away and stay up there, but the chase into BDD. A little bit more as Cuz going to fall. The second one to drop his Gorilla. And a nice knockback by Crowd, looking for another quadra. Not yet going to have it, though. BDD staying alive in the back lines. And it just simply doesn't matter. 2 versus 5. Samsung Galaxy will not be stopped. Crowd, perfect kill participation. A sub 30-minute Game 2 win for Samsung Galaxy. Not one to be had just yet. 600 gold lead, though. Samsung Galaxy starting to grow their advantages across these roles. Cuz going to face second to Ambition. Suddenly it's going to be 4 versus 1. And there's simply no way out. Explosive Cast buys a second. But it doesn't matter. First blood for Crown.
There's no teleport for Longzhu to answer, so effectively bottom.
Knockup is there, getting a bit lower. The Charmin, the barrier pop. This could be a re-engage back into the turret. Can they find the kills? The ulti pop for the Shen. The ultis are there. The shield is going to stay alive. And the stun. The taunt coming across. Cuz going to drop for the first one. And look at the Goomba stomp forward. Ruler wants a bit more. BDD's wall only buys them the time to run away. 1-0 Samsung. The advantage. Honestly, teleport's going to be just faster to use than Weaver's Wall, which BDD's only really used to keep his team alive and stop the chase. But now Khan has gotten into the mid lane, and ulti coming across. A trade of them. The Golden comes in only for a moment. Now the re-engage on to Cuz. He's going to get low, but Pop Guild stay alive a little bit longer. Now on a grill and chomp down. And that is a dead for Khan. The flash forward, the taunt is in. They're going to get the next one as Prey is going to fall as well. And the chase continues for Ruler, getting a double for the Tristana. And Kuve gets the kill on top of this one, 4-0.
Slowly but surely, small edges in that area. And now they're knocking at the door, and Khan is answering.
Looking for this one, half HP Pop's guilty, but how long can he stay alive? He's trying to tank up the front line. Ulti coming across from Varus. We'll find a couple of routes as the Terror Gold pops his well for the invulnerability to re-engage. In comes Crown, he can't even be touched. Pumps the Self for the slow, and the first one comes in as Trundle drops the second as well as Cuz is gone. The rocket jump forward, Ruler wants a third. They're gonna get a stun on Prey. He's to lose his life as well. Number 4 and 5 next up on the chopping block as BDD can only run away. And hope his base won't lose without him, but the rest of the team ready to push through the bot lane. The wave already pushed the inhibitor. Easy to drop. Samsung Galaxy defying expectations. 3-0 was a likely result, but not in the way you expect here. As they look to knock down BDD, he can barely wave through the Protobout to land, the stun, the root, the ace. And there is nothing left to stop Samsung Galaxy as they take down their first opponent. They are the first in the semifinals. And who can really stop this team?
What an impressive performance. Last year's runner-up. This year coming in with so much less excitement due to the performance in summer. Some of the key members, Crown, struggling a bit, but rallying so heavily here, coming out with defiant strategies.
在自己的主场，我就觉得如果没有一支主场队进入决赛的话，我会觉得非常对不起这个主场的优势。我觉得还是有责任、有义务去进到这个决赛。
중국에서 하니까 중국이 좀 더 유리한 것이 있는 것 같아요. 근데 그거는 핑계라고 생각하고 사소한 차이는 저희가 극복할 수 있지 않을까 생각합니다.
因为在中国，然后刚好 S7，我们也算我们新的5个人第一次进入 S7，对我们来说意义挺大的，并且中国粉丝也特别为中国队呐喊，欢呼声更大，然后也让世界感受到中国粉丝的力量。 我们的终点不是上海，是北京。
Alright, does Rula and Cordia J bite the bait? Condi, we don't know if he's recalled. There's the vision toggle. The engage comes down onto Rula. Also gets the hero's entrance from Shia. But the Cosmic Radiance has already been thrown down by Bit. The attention gets focused onto Rula. Nethergross holds Shia in place. All of the Void goes out as well as the Void Swarm. Those little crabs are looking for blood. Condi forced to run defensively. Samsung survived the engage. Body slam comes out from that mission. Condi's knocked backwards. He's got no flash available, and Rula gets his first of the game.
So they pick up a kill here, Trevor, but look mid lane as well. Nara's pushing up the minion wave, so Samsung haven't always been super disciplined with how they play with a 4-1 advantage. Last game of group stage, they had a fed Camille who could 1v1 rumble. And it's
under 4JJ. There we go. It's Condi as well as the backup. The taunt comes down, but they haven't got the kills. The healing is so good. Look at the suppression down into Mystic. He's going to get shut down. Cosmic Radiance keeps him alive. There's still not enough follow-up damage. Somehow, WE are unable to find anything. QB saves the day, and Rula turns it around. That Cosmic Radiance was so close to being game-changing.
But Core JJ played that as perfectly as a flashless Janna can. He waited out all the CC, and because Team WE wasn't coordinated enough to threaten beforehand, they got wrecked.
Watching for the turn here, though. The Baron steal potential is real.
Cuba's just going to kill Condi.
That would stop.
Well, Condi's running away with his life, cannot flag and drag into the pit, and the son of Baron will be unable to help out his team now. One more house, not quite as exciting. And finally takes him down. Cuvée, such a great turnaround, and 10,000 gold just shy of it in the lead for Samsung.
I mean, this was all about close but no cigar. WE go for their second big team fight. Feel like they need to make the initiation. The layering at the start, it was picture perfect.
They have him on top of the equalizer, but he gets off a full charge Monsoon and his level 11. And then the timing of Crown to Ultimate Mystic, the instant he opens up to prevent the damage from coming through onto them, allows the shields to change the entire time.
And a suppression effect means no auto attacks. It means nothing can be done by Ruler, who even lived longer, but with his low health bar was always going to die. The big objective goes to Samsung. Equalizer does insane damage, 42.
And with the Baron now a 9,000 gold lead, they just set up shop and dare Team WE to fight them again, because they have shown that you can try and do that Jarvan Galio combo, but you have to be so perfectly coordinated, otherwise Samsung will kill you. And then even if you kill Ruler, Crown and Cube are enough diversified threat that they can get through it.
Samsung are making this Galio Jarvan combo look mortal, but they're trying again.
All right, let's take a look. There's the Monsoon to buy some time. Cosmic Radiance will land, and that will keep Condi alive a few seconds longer, but Ambition sticks around on the front line. Crown is bouncing the Malefic Visions from target to target, and Cube gets himself a double kill from 0-6-1 in game 1 to 6-1-3. Cube's Gnar has taken over this game, and Samsung are setting up on the Nexus.
Just another picture-perfect fight for Samsung in dealing with that combo. Everyone able to withstand the burst. They're going to win 28 minutes in.
They absolutely will. Condi and Xie running for their lives. The Nexus is focused down, and Samsung Galaxy, even the series 1-1.
They could get something to happen. It all depends if W wants to sit and defend.
Mission.
Well, they're going to look for it.
Dead.
First blood will be picked up by Ruler onto Xie, the latest of Worlds 2017. Tower is the focus as well. Going to drop that one. Third tower of the game.
You talk about things like the gap, which is a big thing. We'll hold on to that point, though, is in the mid lane, I'll hold on to the gap point because the Gragas play here, very nice.
Yeah, and you can see Xie doesn't have time to react. Has maybe 0.2 of a second by the time Ambition showed before he was instantly CCG'd to death. And you also have to wonder, though, how much advantage can Samsung get? Because they need to have a lot. They need to play around this Baron, unless W can get the fight.
Body slam was interrupted there. Condi still got Cataclysm available, but look at the Radiance. That's going to buy so much time. Now it's a 5v4. Good shockwave in reply. 957 gets the feast out. It's a 1-for-1 jungler for support. Cube gets a taunt up, knocked back, and Xie dropped down. His flash means nothing. Samsung Galaxy are running away with this fight as they're trying to run Ben and Mystic down. Mystic takes a couple more volley shots to the face and ends up being
especially without the Cataclysm. So Samsung still being fairly confident. Here's Ambition.
All right, Ambition's got the Stand United on his head. Mystic is able to buffer the escape on that rocket jump. Now it's a full-on 5v5. Shockwave pulls back too, but it's not only the front line. Or JJ gets feasted down, and Samsung win. They get the first kill. Their damage dealers went untouched.
It's the double lock. It meant that the Shockwave did almost nothing. Both of them popped, negated all the burst damage, and from there they're looking for another turn.
Yeah, Cube's going to look for that taunt flash possibility. Not going to find the target. Ben gets shut down as the Weaver's Wall locks him out. 9,000 gold in the lead, and Samsung going to peel away to the Baron.
Prep this push, and they're even just pulling them off the turret with another Talia wall.
Yeah, that rapid fire cannon's going to keep Ruler safe as well if needed. There's the engage from Condi. Can't even finish the Cataclysm. He just gets dropped where he stands. Between Crown and Ruler, they destroy him. Team WE, last Bastion, last Nexus turret, last chance in a 4v5. Cosmic Radiance start getting channeled, and Ben will get split away from the team. Mystic goes down before he does. 957 and Xie, the last people standing. It will not matter, it will not care. And Samsung Galaxy are one win away from a rematch in the finals with SKT.
And that game was just pure, unadulterated domination by Samsung right here. Already, though, Core JJ's roamed after 0 level 2. They're going for it.
All right, that's a flash taunt coming in from Crown. Flash away from Xie. He dodges the Sonic Wave, but Samsung are not yet done. Flash forward, flash in. That's a two-man knockup. Xie and Condi are in trouble. Condi's getting good damage down onto Ambition. The Resonating Strike connects. Winds of War tags. First blood picked up by Core JJ. We're not going to see the magical outplay because it's tower dive time. Slicing Maelstrom into the knockup. And done for the kill. Condi sends his regards. Ambition's looking for one back, but there's support. Xie's come up. Let's go for another tower dive, boys. Xie's got the backup of Condi. And 957, not going to be enough. Ambition gets one back, and WE, they've bitten off more than they can chew. Crown now making his way to the top.
Whatsoever. Crown's got that adaptive helm, so that's why they're trying to go elsewhere. Talia's here, Terra called up. They might want to go.
All right, Seismic Shove didn't find any targets, but the Cosmic Radiance and Teleport was blown. 957 with the instant teleport down. Now where's the engage? Core JJ can look for the flash. The zen, the quickness, the three-man knockup into the hero's entrance. Look at the knockup and the damage down. 957 though with the slicing Maelstrom is doing what he can to turn it around. It's too little, it's too late, and he's down. Crown gets another. Ruler got the first, and Ben will get hyper killed by Cube's Gnar.
See the replay coming here. Ambition lying in wait. Wants to try to negate the Arden Center, and this is already with the recall. Rakan's not here. You see the ult. Ambition's not going to actually take the Q in. He knows about the outnumbered. Means the cannon teleport doesn't lead to anything just yet. But wait for the turn from Core JJ when the teleport comes in.
Yeah, and we see this beautiful move by Core JJ. Crown as well teleports in so he can be in range for the wombo combo, still gets the knockup, and then Gnar is there at the right time.
I mean, Condi has everything up, but he's stuck just defending with Ambition topside. With Jia, they chase on to Ben, the kill there as well.
And it's going to be incredibly difficult for Team W to stop this. Condi is flashed, they have no vision inside. He could go for a steal, though. That's up in the air if Samsung stays on this.
Condi's done it before, but look at the flash taunt interrupted, secured by Ruler. Samsung peel away. Now Team WE trying to find the fight if they can. Crown is down. 957 flashes forward. Protobells to go in. Won't find a big stun, though. And the rest of WE cannot close the distance. 957 cover too many screens. Flash for flash, and the Weaver's Wall will slow down Cube. I think he's going to have Hop available fairly soon. Going back and forth on the autos. Mega Nar's about to pop, but he crunches down over the wall. WE get a kill, but they lose Baron. They need to find something perfect, and they've got to get through Ruler's flash as well as his heal. Mystic's flash is now down after Core JJ trades it for a flash quickness engage. Crown charges up the Duran, shield doesn't fire the trigger. Cube's about to get excited. Here comes 957 from behind. That's a dunk down. The Cosmic Radiance is buying some time. Ruler flashes and heals to safety. He gets one. The Gnar into the wall. Triple kill picked up for Ruler. Ben's flashed away to safety. Now she aced the target. Ruler not gonna find the quadra kill as Crown takes him down, and Shanghai is silenced. Samsung are setting their sights onto the Nexus turrets. Ben is running for his life. Ambition will not be able to take him down. And Samsung Galaxy set their sights on the Summoners Cup. They take down Team WE and qualify for a rematch with SK Telecom in the Championship Finals.
Clinical is the word.
Now that the vision is in air, let's see. I really love the play when you start it, you bait out the blue trinket, you kill it, you go back to your mid lane, push it, and then you go back again.
Going for the play, can he get himself in? He's suppressed. The burst damage. Oh, this play was too early. Beat out with the game, saving Baron steal. And here comes the re-engage. He bounces back. First blood still goes to Samsung Galaxy. Huni TP's in, but it's 5v4. Huni doesn't have a lot of places to go. Faker likely to lose his life. The flank from AD Cannon. They've got two, now make it three as Bang is forced to run away. He's chased down, he's silenced and dead. Huni can try to Baron recall out, they can't see him. But 4-0 to Samsung Galaxy.
The difference he can put out, and SKT almost feel like their only option is go after the split pusher instead.
They slowed down, he doesn't have a lot of ways out of this one. Finds some time, look for Huni, can't quite get on the shields, they're in time for a Wolf, the redemption as well. The top lane still being attacked, that turret down to half HP. Ruler still feels safe, no longer blocked down by another bit of poke out from Bang, and it does not matter. The top inhibitor dies, and simply there was no fight to be had for SKT. The bottom gone as well, SKT's base in shambles. And the fight continues as Bang now forced back away. Ruler safe enough. Kites away from Faker. Good damage here. Gets the knockup. A bit of healing as well. The barrier pop of Faker. Almost gets himself the solo kill. Now forced to run away, but Knights forward. Gets away from the knockup. Gets rooted in, and Crown gets himself that kill in the mid lane. 5-0 in the game as they keep pushing forward. Super Minions in tow.
Samsung Galaxy Galaxy only give up one turret this entire game and absolutely dominate SK Telecom.
A complete domination to this one. They're looking for a couple more kills to pad the stats, but there is no way back to this one for SKT. The slicing maelstrom in there. 7-0 in the game. 2 more to go. Samsung Galaxy strike down SKT in the first.
He's not always the most active jungler early game. And this is a little risky for SKT. They don't have summoners on bot.
Flash to the knockup. They're going to go for big on this one. Look at the damage up, but he's got no way out. Ambition traps him in, but look at the damage back from Faker. He just survives the entirety of it. And out goes Samsung Galaxy. 3 flashes down.
They're still defending the bot lane tower. That's where Samsung are looking so often. They want Ruler to get this turret here.
EQ's down. I think he uses it to run away a little bit. The flash chases in, looking for the trade, but in comes the duel, and look at Bang! What? And he does not have a way out for this one. The flash was already used. Barrier pop for some time. In comes Crown, and they're going to find their first kill of the game. Kube staying alive as well. The chase forward. They got the root into Faker. Samsung Galaxy. The flash tornado. Core JJ secures a double kill for Ruler.
They turned it around.
So many times we've highlighted the difference between Huni and Cube. Cube joining these fights so quickly. Here's Ambition on the run though.
Okay, so now Samsung are calling, we can fight this one. TP comes in, Bang is in the Dragon Pit trying to kill Ambition while Peanut and Faker were looking towards Crown. Meanwhile, Huni's taking red buff, he's not TPing into the fight, and this was over before it even started.
Yeah, that has to be maybe a team call there not to spend the teleport, but very different ideas about what they wanted to do in that play as your AD carry flashes
towards behind SKT, but Samsung not in a position to fight.
Slamming explosive cast does not do much though. The ults are down. Here comes the re-engage once again for Ambition. Wants to add the damage. Look at the blade, Colorado Ruler. Do they have the triple knockup? The follow through for Cuban. And he's going to fight for help, but still one death comes through. The suppression comes in. 4 kills already. One man stands alive, and he's going to fall. The ace for Samsung Galaxy.
I just can't wait for the replay. Like,
it's here.
There we go. Like, this was so amazing to watch here. Ambition and Samsung are moving in. They know that Crown is not there yet, but he can TP in. They realize Ruler's getting caught, so Ambition engages, gets onto 3 members with his ulti, and look at the damage from Ruler here. Keeps everyone in place. Ambition flash out to then jump back to his flag and knock them up again. And then Cube is here.
It's so much, again, about how the parts of Samsung are working together. That coordinated re-engage from Ambition and Cube was so seamless to lock up the SK Telecom backline. And you can see how good that feels for Cube himself to follow.
This is the player that got counter
the side of Ruler. Peanuts flashes up, another big one for that potential fight. But Conjugate is so far back. Look at this, he's playing so safe. He knows he could be a target.
Not be found. A few more attacks will knock down the inhibitor. The flash forward, look for the play. Not going to get anything for themselves. Goody blocks out a little bit. Here comes the Cataclysm, and it could be just that for SKT as they're forced to retreat the Realm Warp just to buy some time. The Quicksilver Sash gets rid of suppression, but it does mean the damage comes through to Vex's turrets left remaining as 1 kill has already come through. Samsung Galaxy hoping to knock down these bricks and build that foundation of greatness. Faker silent. The flash for the knockup, but no kill to come through just yet. The turrets fall, and the next is in front of their eyes as well. Looking to snuff them out as another kill comes through. Kube transforms back, and Samsung Galaxy are 1 game away from greatness.
They can see.
Once the Baron spawns, we're going to see all the control wards, and we're going to see the setup. Now let's get a fight.
Ruler flashed away from 2 ultimates, and the re-engage lands a stun and a blink. Can they get the damage up? But not just yet. The re-engage, though. Ambition going to fall to Wolf's damage, but they trade back. They've actually knocked out Huni, the most fed member on the team this 4v4. Now looks good for Samsung Galaxy.
And they're closing in on Samsung.
With their control again, it's going to be taking lane priority into the Baron setup. There's only the 1 board I can see. Oh, the knockback on a Ruler, the continued CC, but only as slow as he's going to get away for now. They're re-engaging out of Samsung Galaxy. Can they knock down Blink as Ambition holds the front line? Then Huni's in, gets the ulti out of Malzahar, but staying alive. Then back in towards Crown. Then into Kube trying to trade tanks back and forth. But Huni going to stay alive. A big shield and a heal and a run back at SKT. No deaths on either side.
Everyone is so low though. Important here for SKT. They forced the flash away from Ruler. So for the next fight, they can target him again.
Bang on the 3 out of spike.
There we go!
Explosive. Notice the flash, and there's no follow-up in it. It's almost going to be the kill. Yes, they knocked down Blake. The Rupture, all they needed. I don't know if he thought he had cast or what, but the body slam flash did nothing for SKT. A defensive line of controls for Samsung Galaxy, but no vision in the deep pit.
There is a blue trinket right now for Ruler, used at the moment. Samsung moving in. This might be a big one.
Crown's pretty far away from the rest of the team.
Nasty engage! Gets a stun and a ruler, gets pushed back, he's gonna stay alive. Another re-engage, a giant silence out of Kube, and he blows up, bang! That's a 1-for-0, the chase-in is there, and they're gonna get rid of the bot lane entirely. There's no carries left for SKT. The chase to be had, Samsung Galaxy now in control of the river.
Samsung doing it again, they're winning these big fights when they're behind. They're supposed to lose these team fights, yet they turn it around.
3v5 to save the game, SKT. Can they have Blank steal the Baron? Can they have the fight they need? Jumps the pit, looks at the place of Preston this time. Samsung Galaxy call it right. They grab the Baron. Will they do the impossible?
Gets chomped by Cho'Gath in this fight, and there's still a flash on Cho'Gath.
Let's see it again here. They turn onto Ruler, they land the stun. He's now CC'd, and then he steps back, and it's Bang's ulti that ends up knocking Ruler further away, and then also puts Bang in the front line next to a massive Cho'Gath.
The walk-up silence on 4 means there's nothing you can even do about that. If you had flash up or not, it no longer mattered. The chase-in was there. So now with Baron in a deficit, Samsung Galaxy look to push.
Let's see what happens here with Ambition and Blank.
Red was to slow, the stun gonna land as well. Core JJ around, explosive cast also lands on nothing. The exchange back out of Core JJ, nearly the kill, but look at that, Nethergrass gets them the kill on the jungler. Blank is down, 8-9 in kills. So
they get back.
Apart. They're gonna find the next one, and the face check in for Faker, dies with flash up. 2 kills, 5v3, Baron up the mid lane.
One of the most unbelievable occurrences in all of Worlds. Samsung are on the brink of 3-0ing SK Telecom.
40 seconds on Faker, 25 seconds on Blank. They have the Baron buff. They're pushing for the Nexus.
They need this fight, SKT, to stay alive. They've done it so many times throughout the years. Kube getting low, the chase on a Wolf. One more attack will do him, and he stays alive. But one Nexus turret falls. It's just the one to stay in there. Huni on the front lines. Bang to rejoin, clearing out the minions. The minions, though, still pushing in. The turret is on. Ruler flashed away. He stays in. Wolf finds himself the first kill, but he's going to trade his life. Huni and Blank are alive, though. 2 versus 4. The health bar so low. SKT, hold on.
Ruler and Kube living by the slimmest of margins as Huni tries to chase them out of the base, but so much damage has been done.
And Kube's healing up on the Warmog, so a nice build. And they get in. Yes, they're going to find the backline. Ambition gets the shield, though. Look at the Nethergrass. They will knock down Blank.
Faker's coming from behind now, full HP on this combat. He needs to stop SKT from losing.
The flash Q's not going to find it. A kill though for Huni. Can he keep SKT alive? Look for Ambition. One more attack. Turns to Crown. Yes, a double for Huni. The mid lane stays alive. Now Faker in the melee range of Kube. But a manaless Cho'Gath is not a threat. They're going to keep chasing. The chomp is in. There is no way out for Cho'Gath. SKT will hold on.
This game is insane. SKT just managed to defend. Eventually, they kill Kube as well and buy a bit more time, but there are no Nexus turrets.
But they can always pressure mid. Looking at it now is Ambition, getting the slow onto Huni. Shot back by Bang. Kube's to hold the front line, and Samsung Galaxy push mid first.
You can see the
flash ult left. They've caught Faker. They've got the CC. The mid laner is down. The unkillable Demon King has done just alive. As Ruler stays in, life stealing. In the back line, they found more as Huni does not have a way out. Pops the ult, but he has no exit route. 2 more autos will kill him down, but he gets to run away. They twitch to their aggro. They knock down Wolf instead. 5v3 in mid.
In the moment of truth, they flash on Faker, and they take out the heart of SK Telecom.
Faker had no flash when the fight started. They knew that, so they used everything to kill him.
A game-winning pick, a championship-winning pick for Ruler. That might be the Flash R that signals the end of the SKT dynasty. There are no turrets. It is 5 versus 3. Huni, do you have what it takes to win the game? Bang certainly does not. Ruler on the Nexus. The upset is complete as the kills come through. The SKT dynasty is over. All hail the new kings. Samsung Galaxy, your 2017 World Champions! What a deserved walkout. The deafening cheers of tens of thousands of cheering Chinese fans. Samsung Galaxy, the only team to ever dethrone SKT at Worlds. They do it on the biggest stage the league has ever seen.
And they do it in the biggest way. 3-0 versus SK Telecom. You could see the emotion on the Samsung Galaxy players' faces. That is an entire year waiting to get back to this moment, waiting for the rematch, and they made it count.
Every single player talked about revenge against SKT. They got it. Faker is destroyed.
And now it's relief on the side of Samsung, anguish on the side of SKT. Coma and Faker have won every single Worlds they attended until today. In their second attempt, Samsung Galaxy, everyone on this squad, for the first time ever, gets to hoist the Summoners Cup in Beijing, in the Bird's Nest. And tens of thousands erupt in cheers over the deserved world champions, and what a run they had to take. European champions in their group, Korean champions in their quarterfinal, what people called the best Chinese team in the semi, and SKT, the reigning world champions in the final. Every one of them defeated.
There is no greater achievement in League of Legends than beating SKT in a world final.
They will be performing the medal ceremony.
经过了入围赛到8强的争夺，到半决赛的厮杀，最终在北京鸟巢，三星获得了今年的全球总决赛的冠军。有请我们的3位嘉宾为他们颁发荣耀。
From groups and then up until now, they really played a lot of games and played like a lot of tough games.
我们要把掌声送给台上的每一位选手。无论输还是赢，他们都在
It's time to celebrate each of the individual members of the winning team today.
让我们记住台上的冠军选手们，上路 LCK 单杀王今天表现出色的 QV， 刚刚制出传奇。 获得冠军的打野传奇
Crown getting that victory that he's been striving from since last year, given an impossible task to match Faker, and he does that today.
And it was Ruler getting caught out a year ago that capped off the win for SKT. It was Ruler catching out the best of all time in Faker that won them this game.
For Core JJ, ADC to support, and within such a short period of time to be able to hoist the trophy, can only imagine. And then the coach, Edgar, the man who's leading the charge for this entire squad.
Assistant coach Trace as well, formerly of Jin Air, top laner there, came in, helped with the pick and ban, and they were super solid with that this tournament.
感谢Johnson，请回到我们的舞台。这样的话，我们一起留下值得纪念的时刻。 与此同时，英雄制出传奇2017英雄联盟全球总决赛的冠军是三星 Galaxy。
One more time, the Bird's Nest will cheer for our champion Samsung Galaxy 3-0
2017英雄联盟全球总决赛冠军诞生，所有的召唤师们，让我们 S8再见。